Once I returned to USA in September 2017, California police who did my University of Toronto and wants to ruin my life and make me return. And the Mexican, police organization tour in police fear who did, my University of Toronto is white. So white in police fear was cooperating. I think they also lied like, I issue green card. So in Glendora police state, because as soon as I arrived in USA Espanol community, since they already played, they continually scratching and ruining my auto. So I walked in, and then they said, we cannot help. And then just like how the Anchorage Police Department say that, the supervisor. And because they were continually doing it, I walked in. And then they're in 6 in the morning. Why they scratch my car and ruining my car all of a sudden once I return? Because my identity has been exposed along with the lie. And more I live in USA, more what police has been done wrong will be revealed. The story will turn it around. So they want to ruin along with Mr. Chang. They want to ruin me, my U.S. life, and send me back. So that while I was in South Korea, they cannot verify it. So whatever Mr. Chang was lying, or and Chinese Korean, and they can, people has to trust because they cannot verify. But in USA, what they have in lie can be verified in U.S. society. So police wants to ruin my life immediately and send me back. And that I didn't know. So Mr. Chang continually doing things through the SNS. Okay, so once Mexican police did Glendora Police Station in September 2017, and they did again, they thought that by ruining my life, my career, I might go back. So they did again, September 2018, and I got pissed. And at that time, I already knew who were ruining my career and purposely for their play was police. And they blame they blame Mr. Lee. But it was a police play. I don't know what he wanted to do. All I know is my ex handed out information, and yeah. And then knowing that I have been reported, pharmacy store in 2007. So Korean people did not like me that I reported it. Well, anyway, if police did not play all these things, it did not happen. It's so corrupt. So I bought a house and continue to playing. As the police are doing it, and Laos and college is doing it, and but everybody know the University of Toronto event was a fraud. So, California police decided to kill me. I think they made, and then I continually report what they have been done, and they were killing people here and there by using, and that Mr. Chang and Chinese Korean was cooperating it. And yeah, those lions who did my University of Toronto, especially the Mexican American lion, wants to kill me, and they say it's white people wants to kill me. I really do not know, but all I know is they play together. Who covers in front is white. So police wants to kill me, I think those two, white and Mexican, who received my information that I am in illegal marriage, and then who did the front work was white. Those two wants to get away, so they were creating all this. Okay, and then while Mr. Chang and Chinese Korean blah 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 lie and expose my identity in world, in the whole world. So everybody knows who I am and what lie they heard, but I am in USA, and that lie was turning around wherever I go. So police decided to kill me. And so I think now I know that Susan Beer Police Department did not agree to it, so they didn't want to kill me. But La Salle College continued to work. It's an independent system. So La Salle College listen what they're playing line, police playing line, listen, and they lie. They never accept my return, but serious, since that is what Espanol and the white police line who play my University of Toronto was requesting. So they want to kill me, and who's going to do the work? They decided to let abroad Mr. Chang and Chinese Korean who play my life will let them do it. So they brought in 2018 Mr. Chang and Chinese Korean start to play the crime in U.S. society. And along since this U.S. police line asked Mr. Chang to play the crime in USA, and then he exposed all what he has, and then U.S. police line accepted it, maybe through that, because they want to get away, they want to do something. So they starting the point, I think all this socialism and corruption start more because they want to get away. Getting the idea that how this Espanol wants to flip the USA, to socialism or more take over the power. Mr. Chang and Chinese Korean got the idea. Oh, what? Then, Mr. Chang is treated like a shit by the South Korean. People do not like, Mr. Chang due to the crime that he does in South Korea. But Chinese Korean worship him. And even, since he's the one who created the voice phishing and all this crime, I think this Chinese Korean organization is just submitting the money, what they are doing, since he let them do it. And then also, Mr. Chang hooked Chinese Korean to Mexican and doing all kind of money snatching crime. And also, again, this Chinese Korean submit the whatever they are earning to the Mr. Chang as like a top, yeah, in a way. But who's doing the real work is Chinese Korean. So, but since he has been hooked to set it up all this U.S. play, he's getting the money monthly what they are doing. So it's like a gang organization. So doing what is going on in USA, Mr. Chang wants to get rid of all this. They want South Korea to become weak and let them lose some money, ruin their life, but let more Chinese Korean to migrate to South Korea so they could create, South Korea, Chinese Korean emperor, where they listen to me, where Chinese Korean listen to Mr. Chang and even submitting the money. So, and then, Chinese Korean community let Mr. Chang to play like a 40 to 50 years old younger woman. So that's what they were planning. And Susan Beer, Chinese Korean, Mexican government, and Indian hacker worked. There is no money would be handed out to the Chinese Korean, but they were ruining South Korean in USA. I wonder, because they want to diminish the South Korean population and let them weak, and then take over, South Korea by the Chinese Korean. This was the issue. And then since Chinese Korean working together, they have to, the population of Chinese Korean is small. They have to, work with the Chinese South Korean in South Korea. So instead of they snatch money, they let our other community to snatch South Koreans' money. I don't know Mohamed, but it seems like they work with the Chinese Korean and they are going after my house. The Indian, I don't know them, but it seems like they were doing some kind of criminal toward me. This Russian, I don't know them, but they were doing all crime toward me. They set it up. And even, White Glacier, it's there. This gesture, I saw Chinese Korean was doing in 2023. Even Glacier, the more inside of the Hells Angel, this Indian, this Russian. I said, what the heck is going on? They were using other cultural community to target Korean to ruin their life. That's what Mr. Chang and Chinese Korean were doing, just to ruin people's life. And then who got the Mr. Kim's motel? Ruining Mr. Kim's, as being Korean, as being South Korean, what do you really get it? Nothing. They just want to ruin it so that South Korean people's power goes down and Chinese Korean people power goes up. They were just ruining it. And more people from the China migrate to South Korea and they occupy it. And my killing, here in society, I noticed the Mohamed, Russian, they are doing what Chinese Korean was providing to them. Probably they have their own too. They were doing the business through the crime, earn a lot of money, just like blocking my drain and cracking the window. And, by using all this laser or whatsoever and breaking in and messing up house, that Anchorage Police Department were playing together. And the police play was covered by the FBI. That's why the razor suit was allowed in Anchorage, while because using global technique, global playing technique, they were already doing the business in Anchorage. Yeah, so last night they tortured me a lot. And I continually said, Hells Angel, they purposely not doing it. They purposely not investigating it. So they are back to the business again. Hells Angel, Glacier, electrician is back because I'm, telling that I'm selling my house. So they won the game. So they won the game. Yesterday there was a big, gathering. All these criminal people who moves around breaking in, and because my house was assigned by the Glacier electrician, they brought him up. So they are back again, and he break in again and stole my honey and scratch the floor, and he was breaking in through the window, and this is what's going on. And I'm putting house in the market, and they want to kill me. Their life is important, but other people's life is not important. And even creating, they build up the cartel, and based on cartel, they added up the laser, and they follow people to kill. That's not what police should do. You are receiving the money to bust the crime in society. Instead, you were operating the crime to earn money behind the uniform. Even FBI. The Russian American, because they quite of them is occupied FBI and police. Their community people was already well known that it was their play. Yeah, they play. And allow this laser shooting, and at the same time, white people was allowing, just like how glacial electrician was doing the covering the front work and doing all this crime in the front. Too much. And yeah, probably they would not let me come back to USA. I mean, I could come back legally, but they would do same thing. Even I come back at 80, even I come back at 90, because the police, the police, Espanol is more like the organization. They would not want me to sue the police system doing what they haven't done. So even I return 80, even I return 90, will it make the difference? While they want to get away my suit, they want to get away their misconduct eternally. They will do the same thing. Their organization will do. The police system will do. Just like finding out who did my Universal Toretto, the white police officer in Grandora did. So that will, to me, it will be same, unless you take care. But U.S. police system is very corrupt, especially Anchorage FBI and Anchorage Police Department.